and his memory has been forcibly forgotten, but a future government should give him Bharat Ratna for bringing economic reforms to our country. Now, what happens is that once money is created, it is used for bribery, it is used for financing illegal and prohibited activities such as drugs, even assassination. It's all done by cash, large amounts of cash. So therefore, black money is created because people find it they do not find it in their interest to pay the legitimate amount. So in the long run, when I talk about solution, we must have laws where there is an incentive to pay taxes. And there is also an understanding that nothing will happen even if we break the law. A contempt for law develops in the society, and then people start putting away money without fear. That was the problem with 2G also. Raja thought that if he gives everybody a little money, and he'll give little, he only kept about 5% of the money, which is of 60,000, 5% is only 3,000 crores. Considering he used to travel in a cycle 15 years ago, that's a long way to come. But he distributed to others, thinking they will protect him. But they are not protected him. But the general atmosphere was that nothing will happen. Even ordinary people were saying nothing is going to happen. I wrote a letter to the Prime Minister. This big scandal has taken place. Please give me permission to prosecute Raja. Silence. I sent him another letter. I sent him 5 letters. Now Manmohan Singh is my friend of 40 years. When I used to see him in the Central Hall of Parliament, I used to ask him, what happened to my letters? He says, you know what the problem is. You want sanction, but I have to take sanction from somewhere else first. He didn't say that, but that was what he meant. So, therefore, he didn't give. I went to court, to the Supreme Court, and said, the government is not prosecuting Raja and not letting me also prosecute Raja. Under the Prevention of Corruption Act, every citizen has the right to initiate the case. And even more, the court can appoint him as public prosecutor. Normally under criminal law, only a government-appointed lawyer who is enrolled in the bar, which I am not, enrolled in the bar can become a public prosecutor. But in the Prevention of Corruption Act, there is a section 5 which says the complainant can be appointed as public prosecutor by the court. So when I first told the court this, they said, how is that possible? You are not a lawyer, you are not an enrolled lawyer, you are not a government-appointed lawyer, how I can appoint you public prosecutor? So I said, read section 5, and he said, you read it out. I read it out. He said, I didn't know this. So there are many laws in our country which if you read and implement, you can bring to book crooked people even today. But you need judges with some fearlessness. And that happened when Justice Kapadia became Chief Justice of India. He immediately passed word to everybody, all the judges, that on corruption, don't hesitate. And 2 of the finest judges formed a bench, Justice Singhvi and Justice Ganguly, and I went before them. The court asked the government, what the Prime Minister is doing, not replying to the letters. And it turned out that when the Prime Minister was asked to file an affidavit by the court, this is the first time in the history of the world that a Prime Minister has been asked to file an affidavit of court. Prime Minister being asked to file an affidavit on oath means the court doesn't believe it. So that's why they want him to swear an affidavit. And so the entire records came, and what did it show? My letter goes to PM. PM writes on it very important, serious allegations. Kindly advise. It goes to Secretary, goes to Law Ministry. Law Ministry says nothing in it. And then it comes back, and the Secretary also says nothing in it, and the thing is filed. Because Manmohan Singh knows only economics, but he doesn't know any law, so he kept quiet. That is why when everybody was asking for his resignation, he said scandalous. Even in court, people were saying that now he must resign. I said, no, he mustn't resign. People could understand why I am protecting him. I am protecting him because if he goes, who will come? Will he be any better than this man? At least with this man I can say that he doesn't take any decisions, but he doesn't take money also. You will get in his place somebody who takes decision and takes money also. That will be worse. And one more thing, there's nothing surprising. I have known him as a professor. We were professors together. Known him for 40 years. We used to say in those days that he's a biological wonder because he is born without a spine. Only human being born without a spine. So therefore, the process started. And slowly the court decided that CBI has been sleeping. Everybody has been sleeping. So the first time the court decided that they will monitor the investigation. The CBI cannot listen to the government. CBI cannot listen to the ministers. CBI will only listen to the court, and they will come and periodically place the status report. Court will study it, ask myself and the other people who are in the case what their opinion is, and then the court will give some direction. This is what has changed everything. And as long as this procedure is there, I can tell you nobody in 2G is going to escape. In the next charge sheet, another Tamilian minister is going to go to jail. Dayanidhi Maran. After that, one more Tamilian minister will go. P. Chidambaram. He will go in August. Maran will go in July. One Tamilian a month only. But it is not a pure DMK show anymore. It is both of them together. Congress and DMK are together in this. There will be many more ministers coming. But the fact is, it is shocking. What happened with this money? Raja personally arranged to see through Sadiq Basha and in a place called Tirukarai. He arranged through the Hawala for all this money to go abroad. $46 billion, which is 45% of, which is 4.5% or a little more than 5% of the GDP. In one blow, and as Dr. Krishna Swamy pointed out, 10% of all the flows since 1947. Today, there's $1.5 trillion are deposited, and now we have added another 10% to it. Such a lot of money, if that money was available today to the government, then we will make a big difference. So how does the money travel abroad? Through Hawala. If you do a deal with a foreign company, there's no need for Hawala. They will deposit it in foreign currency abroad. We are buying aeroplanes today jet fighters. How is the money going to be deposited? The French want it. And the French get it, they will put the money directly in Switzerland. What happened in Bofors? They put it directly in Switzerland. There was no need for Havana. So Havana is only one route. The other route is, if you interact with foreigners, then they will ensure to deposit it directly. Have an illegal bank account. Now the new method is illegal bank account not in your name, in the name of somebody else. From the telephone directory, pick a name. Just now you see, Germany, their intelligence bureau went and bribed a senior official of the Liechtenstein Bank. Liechtenstein is a small country, and it is also a haven for illegal money. Its banks have more secrecy than even Switzerland. So Germany has come to know that some of their top politicians are putting money in Liechtenstein, which is on the border with Austria and Germany. And so their intelligence outfit went and bribed a senior officer of Liechtenstein and said, give us all the illegal accounts, because illegal accounts are numbered accounts. So that person put the entire thing in a CD and gave it to the German government. How much did he get for it? $40 million. Now, then Germany downloaded that CD and divided up the names according to nationality. They got 21 countries' names. One of them was India. It had 16 names in it. And they wrote the letter to all the governments. We have got the names of your nationals having secret bank accounts and the amounts and their records. We are ready to send it to you if you want it. 20 countries immediately wrote saying we want it. But India did not write. Because we were short of ink or something. I wrote a letter to the PM. There he replied, don't worry, I will do something. He did nothing. Finally, the Supreme Court came into the picture. How? Because there was one scrap collector from Hyderabad living in Pune called Hassan Ali. So one junior income tax officer said, this man is a scrap collector, but he's got horses, he's got a huge mansion, so we need to find out. So they raided his place. And they found lots of documents of Swiss bank accounts. So they added it up, it turned to be $8 billion. $8 billion means 40,000 crores. 40,000 crore rupees. In his account, scrap dealer. Now, once they did it, they interviewed him, they interrogated him. In the CD, in the tape recording, he says, don't touch me. I have got important people who are my friends. Sonia Gandhi, Ahmad Patel, X, Y, Z. He started naming them. So these income tax people, they got a little frightened. They wrote to the finance ministry. Who is the finance minister? Chidambaram. Now, what Chidambaram did is another matter. It's going to be another case, so I won't mention to you just now. But Chidambaram then wrote a letter to Switzerland saying, please confirm that this numbered account number has $8 billion. Switzerland wrote back, yes, we confirm.